The visit of Harry and Meghan to Nigeria stirred quite the pot. Michael Cole described it as a private visit by two royal personages, yet he accused them of exploiting their royal status to the limit. According to Cole, the couple tried to give the impression that their journey was a grand affair, almost as if orchestrated by Buckingham Palace itself. But let's delve a bit deeper. What does it mean to be royal in the modern world? Harry and Meghan, having stepped back from their senior royal roles, no longer carry the official banner of the British monarchy. Yet their influence and appeal remain undiminished. They have shown that one can serve humanity and foster change without the weight of a crown. Their mission in Nigeria was clear: to highlight and support various humanitarian projects, a noble endeavor by any standard. The visit, although not cloaked in officialdom, carried an undeniable royal undertone. Because even without royal roles, Harry and Meghan are the true definition of royalty. However, this didn't overshadow their genuine interactions and engagements with the people and their causes. They operated not under the strict protocols of royalty, but with the freedom of individuals committed to service. Now, one cannot help but wonder, can one be a global royal without a crown? In Nigeria, the reception of Harry and Meghan provided a fascinating glimpse into this question. Without the formal trappings of royal titles, they were still embraced with the warmth and respect typically reserved for dignitaries. Meghan, often addressed as princess by those she met, exemplified the power of influence beyond mere titles. This phenomenon isn't isolated to Nigeria. Around the world, the couple's appeal stretches across borders, unconfined by the traditional boundaries of royalty. Their visit to Nigeria underscores a significant shift. Global influence can be as potent, if not more so, than traditional state-sanctioned power. Here, titles are secondary to the impact one makes on the global stage. Consider the implications of being called a princess in a country where no official royal connection exists. This isn't just about respect, it's about the recognition of leadership and influence. Meghan's role as a figure of empowerment, especially for young women, speaks volumes. It tells us that leadership and inspiration are not confined to those born into a particular status. In this new era, the idea of royalty is being redefined by Harry and Meghan. They are carving out a space where influence is measured by actions and the ability to connect and uplift communities globally, rather than by birthright or titles. Titles or not, their influence is palpable. Crowns or not, Harry and Meghan are global royals. Cole criticized Meghan, saying, "Meghan said she hoped she was worthy of being a role model for the young women she met in Nigeria. I am sure she was not thinking of the fractured relationships the couple now have with not just her husband's family, but her own, none of whom is on speaking terms with her, apart from her mother Doria and a niece." Now, what does it mean to be a role model in today's world? In the heart of Nigeria, amidst her private engagements, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, expressed a poignant hope to be considered worthy of being a role model for the young women she met. This sentiment, though noble, has been shadowed by critics who point to her estranged familial relationships. Critics argue, how can one who is at odds with their own family inspire others? Yet this perspective might be missing the forest for the trees. Consider the courage it takes to stand up against familial expectations and pressures, to prioritize one's mental health and well-being over maintaining a facade of unity. Isn't there a profound lesson there? Meghan's stance could be seen not just as a personal choice, but as a public statement. A declaration that sometimes true leadership involves making difficult, even painful personal decisions. This debate touches on a broader question. What qualities truly define a role model? Is it the flawless facade or the authenticity and bravery of making decisions that are right, albeit hard? Meghan's journey suggests that integrity isn't about perfection, but about the bravery to pursue what one believes is right, despite the odds or the opposition. By this measure, we can view Meghan's actions and her dedication to mental health advocacy as acts of service and leadership. This is the modern blueprint for role models, individuals who are not only achievers, but also trailblazers of truth and personal authenticity. Leadership isn't only about maintaining appearances, but also about making tough personal decisions. Michael Cole further claimed that the Sussexes are creating an alternative royal court in Montecito. This is a confession from monarchy fans that Harry and Meghan are not only influential, but they are also threatened by their influence. Influence that the royal family and monarchy have previously claimed to be inexistent. Well, which one is it, monarchy fans? Are Harry and Meghan influential or not? While you are at it, let me paint the picture for you. In the picturesque hills of Montecito, a new kind of influence is taking shape, one that diverges sharply from the gilded corridors of traditional palaces. Here, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, free from the constraints of royal protocols, are crafting a platform built on personal values and a commitment to humanitarian efforts. They are not just residing in a luxurious locale, they are redefining what it means to be influential leaders in the 21st century. This emergence of an alternative court, as the critics call it, is not about replicating the old systems of the monarchy, but about reimagining influence. It's less about tiaras and titles, and more about impact and integrity. Their initiatives, often centered around mental health, racial equality, and economic disparity, resonate with a global audience that values action and authenticity over ancestry. It is a refreshing take on leadership. In essence, Harry and Meghan's approach is a blueprint for future public figures, suggesting that one's influence can be as significant as the causes they champion and the sincerity they bring to their endeavors. Cole also noted that Prince Harry didn't seem concerned about his or his wife's security. On this one, I have to agree with Cole. Here is my reason. For many, the term security conjures images of armed guards and high walls. Yet for Prince Harry and Meghan, security might just be a place where they can live without the relentless glare of the media spotlight. During their visit to Nigeria, a stark contrast was evident. Unlike in the UK, where their every move is often shadowed by paparazzi, in Nigeria they experienced what many would call a breath of fresh air. In the bustling streets of Lagos, a city noted for its vibrant culture, but also its challenges, Harry and Meghan moved with a sense of ease and comfort. This ease was not because the physical threats were lesser in Nigeria, far from it, as the city grapples with its own safety issues. It was because their visit was not marred by the invasive British tabloids, which often amplify their every step into a national spectacle. For Harry and Meghan, security is not only physical, but also a matter of mental peace. In Britain, the couple has battled with not just the paparazzi, but also the intense scrutiny and criticism that comes with each headline. In contrast, their Nigerian visit highlighted how a decrease in media pressure could lead to a more relaxed and genuine interaction with the public and their roles as global influencers. Freedom from media scrutiny is the security Harry and Meghan have been seeking. In conclusion, Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria was not under the banner of traditional royal duties, yet it carried an impact that resonated across borders. Their journey is a testament to the evolving nature of public service. It underscores a transition from title-bound obligations to a more personal commitment to global issues. By stepping outside the conventional royal pathways, they have sparked discussions on the essence of leadership and influence in the modern world. Their actions in Nigeria, from engaging with local communities to addressing global issues, highlight a pioneering approach to service. It's an approach that values direct engagement and genuine concern over ceremonial presence. In the end, it's not the titles that define our duty to humanity, but our actions and intentions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to dive into the comment section. I am looking forward to your thoughts. See you in the next video.